Hey, this is a cutout from the Easy Allies podcast, which you can catch every Sunday at 9 a.m. On youtube.com/Easy Allies. Or you can head over to patreon.com/Easy Allies, and for just $5 a month, you can get it a couple of days early on Fridays. But enjoy. Okay, Huber. You were saying favorite game of the year over here? Alan Wake 2?
It's my personal favorite.
Personal favorite.
Personal
Okay.
favorite, 100%.
Got it.
That doesn't mean it's a 10 or something. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
'cause you've already given one of those.
Yeah.
You already spent one of those.
I did.
You spent.
Yeah. Spent my 10. This is my favorite game of the year for sure. Survival horror is my favorite genre. Remedy is one of my favorite studios ever. Fucking Alan Wake, just 13 years later, like I still think about Alan Wake, and I know they have Control and everything, so it's definitely been brought back into the conversation. But just Alan Wake has always been one of just my absolute favorite games, and a lot of that is just the mood and the vibe and the world that Remedy creates. They feel so lived in and so real, like so immersive. That is the thing with Alan Wake 2, is just how much you are a part of this story. Just going through, I'm trying to dance around everything. It's hard. It's hard to talk about.
Even with our review guidelines, it's like, okay, don't show the intro.
Yeah, just don't show
this
a lot.
The chapter after that's okay. It's really very nuanced of what they want people to be able to know before it.
Let me ask you this though. So this time they emphasize it's survival horror.
Yes, Brad.
What does that entail compared to the original?
Yes. So the original is way more linear.
Yes.
Unlimited ammo everywhere. You come up to an encounter. Here's your box of unlimited ammo to fill up.
Here's your batteries.
Here's your batteries. You're never gonna be out of stuff. This I'm playing on hard, and I think I'm pretty damn good at survival horror games. So I'm playing on hard, but I still have a lot of resources, like health resources and stuff. But I still am always thinking about it. I'm still having, still using a healing item is even though I have a lot, I'm just and every shot counts, you don't have a lot of shotgun shells, and that thing is, very useful. So you still feel that nervous edge of whenever you miss a shot, or do I run here? Do I fight? So there's still that survival horror element. And the main thing is, Brad, is the exploration.
Yeah.
That survival horror pace of hey, go do the thing. And it's all right, maybe, but I'm going to go see what's over here and check this area out.
Is it kind of like the Evil Within 2 almost?
Yes, dude. Strong Evil Within 2 vibes. Big time. I've thought about it.
Button.
Yeah.
Just pushing the button.
So it's
Here's
you're
the
in
Huber
this,
button.
example, you're in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
You can just go through all the houses and
you're
stuff.
You're in an area. On the bummer side, there are some technical issues. I'm playing on PS5, and
You're also playing pre-release. Pre-day one patch. Probably. Yeah.
And there are some issues, just visual inconsistencies, and this game is gorgeous. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
But weird shit is shining when it's shouldn't be, and just weird, I'll turn here and
I
it'll
remember
look.
Control had some of that stuff.
Control
too.
had that
It took them a little
too.
time to polish it.
Yeah. There were times when just I was supposed to talk to someone, and the option would appear and disappear, and I'd just be fully. I need to talk to this person to progress. Would have to reload.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
couple little rough things, but it is not taking away from my enjoyment whatsoever. But they are there a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it's probably stuff like that is why we end up getting it so late,
Yeah,
too.
it
We
feels
just
like
got
they're
this on,
just
Sunday.
Yeah, they're just yo, polish, we're so close. It's just a little bit, and I assume all that stuff's gonna be taken care of, quicker rather than later, especially with just, Jedi Survivor took 6 months for that thing to finally be good, and I don't think Alan Wake 2 is, it's not bad at all. It's just okay, a little issues here, a little issue there, no big drama, quick reload.
Have you actually finished the story yet?
I did.
Okay.
Yes. Last night.
Nice.
Yes.
So how, how does, without like getting into the story details or anything, how does his side of things compare to hers?
Hers just a little more exploration,
Okay.
you know? His just a little more...
That's interesting because I thought he would have been more on the exploration side than she would.
I mean, they're similar. It's mainly just like the vibes and the aesthetic, you know? And I just want to really drive home like how like the fucking presentation of this game is insane. Like it is so classy, so unique, just crisp. Like you really feel like the way your objectives are for both characters, you know, it really feels like you're playing like two kind of different things. So anytime you switch, it's like, okay, I'm gonna be Alan now. Like I'm gonna be doing this whole thing. It's like, okay, I'm gonna be Saga now, doing this whole thing. So
And they talked like at points for like you could almost like play as long as you want on one side or another. Is that
that's what you can like swap.
Okay.
Yeah.
For people who haven't played the first game, are they going to be like completely lost, or do they do a decent job of catching you up or anything like that?
Fortnite is free and they got a whole recap.
They do. They sure do. But that's a separate app.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
You very easily could enjoy Alan Wake 2 with never playing Alan Wake for sure. But you will get a lot more out of it. A lot more. Cool. I mean, it's a sequel. It's Alan Wake 2.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And of course, you know, no spoilers. We know, Control is.
I just think a lot of people are going to hop into
and
this game.
Yeah.
Play the other ones.
Feel free.
Yeah.
Hop in. You can always go back, I say.
That's true. Yeah.
But, yeah. You'll enjoy it regardless.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I can actually hop in tonight. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. And the case board is really cool. I was a little critical about it at first because it is kind of just like you get the thing, put it where it goes. You get the thing, put it where it goes. You're not like, you know, you're not Sherlock Holmesing anything like, let me investigate, let me get my case board. It's like, no, you have it, you just put it in, you go through the motions. But what it does is it really drives you into the narrative, dude. It really sucks you in because you're putting the things on the board, you're hearing the commentary, you're reading it, you actively do it. You're like, okay, next part of the case, like where we're at.
I mean, that's a fair point though, because Control, as much as I love the lore, like they kind of they went a little overboard on little side documents and stuff like that. How does that feel?
Yeah, they trimmed it down. They trimmed it down for sure. There's still a bit, but it's way less than Control for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're shorter for sure.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So, yes, enjoy everybody tonight.
Isla is a psychological horror fan and all of that Control fan as well. What you got any questions?
Oh, I'm pumped. He's said too much already. Why are we doing this? I'm jazzed as hell. I downloaded it already. I finished the podcast.
All right. Some little news bits that came out just this past week about it, though. We've got 2 expansions that are coming next year.
Jeez, what?
Yep.
2.
And New Game Plus is coming sometime in the next few weeks. They just said after launch.
Always fun.
Great.
You're going to retain all unlocked weapons and upgrades. There will be a new Nightmare difficulty level.
Sick. Cool. Yeah, hard's pretty chill.
New alternative narrative?
I don't know what that means.
Including new manuscript pages and new video content.
Huh. Maybe like commentary or something too. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I would love some commentary, dude.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Like, give me making ofs, dude. Give me more of that. Yeah. Give me behind the scenes with Sam and the team.
No, that actually, especially for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
That would be great.
Well, especially because you could do you could get really weird in universe, like Alan Wake giving a commentary on the game itself from like a past tense narrative of from the future. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be really weird.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Oh.